Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick update on this bag here. It's my Chanel medium classic flap in the beige clear caviar with the gold hardware. In a few videos ago, I talked about 8 bags that I was just not gravitating towards these days. These were bags that for some reason I wasn't using as much as I would like. They're not really in my rotation as regularly as some of my other bags, and I was very transparent in admitting that this was one of the bags. And since then, so many of you have reached out to me kindly offering to take this bag off my hands, offering to buy it off of me. And I said in that video that I was really not sure, and I was just sort of, sharing my thoughts about why I am not gravitating towards this bag, but I certainly didn't make a decision on whether or not to keep or sell. For now, the default is that I am going to hang on to it. So many of you said to me that I should hang on to it, see how I feel next year, hang on to it for at least another year, try to get it into my rotation, and maybe my feelings will change. And absolutely, there are plenty of other bags in my collection that I have fallen in and out of love with, and sometimes I would get sick of it and then later I would gravitate towards it again. So I do think that there's a strong possibility this could be one of those bags. I don't know, sometimes I feel like the color doesn't get me excited. Sometimes I feel like the color is beautiful, so I kind of flip-flop. Sometimes I feel like this medium chain length is cumbersome. Other times I feel like it looks so elegant. So I do change my mind a lot, and I still think it's a really beautiful bag, and I'm a big fan of the classic flaps, as you guys know. So I am going to take the majority of your advice and hang on, try to use it as much as possible. I actually use this bag here today, my Celine classic box bag in the medium size, but I'm going to transfer out the items that I have in here and move it into here because I'm going to try my best to just start using this bag more and see how I feel. And you guys know that I admitted also to not just being addicted to handbags, but also addicted to like decluttering and purging. So that in itself is a whole nother problem where I really get a lot of satisfaction out of organizing, tidying, decluttering, letting go. But that is a vicious cycle as well because I could purge, and then a lot of times, people say, well, you can use that money to buy something else. But then if I buy something else and I might get sick of that at some point, then I purge again. And it's this sort of vicious cycle of consumerism. And that's not necessarily a bad thing to be a consumer, but when it gets to be excessive and out of control and mindless, then I think that's just no fun for anyone. So I've been doing this for the past year. I've really been talking a lot about enjoying what I already have. And so a lot of the advice that you guys shared with me resonated deeply because when you tell me to just wait and see, I feel like in that time that I'm going to wait and see, I'm going to just try to use and enjoy and appreciate it as much as I can. And we'll see how it goes in the next year or so. I might have another update next year saying, I tried, you guys, and this bag is just not for me. I've let go of so many other bags in the past, including Chanel bags. It was really not a hard decision at all. And when I did let those go, I always felt really good. I felt happy and excited for the buyer. I felt liberated, and I felt like I got some space back, mental space, physical space in my closet, and it always just felt really positive. The reason why I'm having such a difficult time with this, I think, is because I'm not ready and I haven't made a clear decision. So no need to be abrupt. I'm just gonna sit back and use it and enjoy it. So let me show you. I have not that much in here, you guys. I don't carry all that much. And this bag here tends to be a little bit on the heavier side. I've mentioned that in previous review videos. So here's what it looks like. I'm filming with my phone, so just imagine that my phone comes out of here. It's a Pro Max size. This one is just my soft pouch with my Gucci sunglasses. And this literally is my everything right now. So this is my Chanel mini O case, and I have everything in here from cash, cards, ID, lotion, lipstick on the bottom here. I have everything. I think I have a hair tie in here too. It's bulging. I'm probably abusing this, but I love it. It feels so nice. It's the pink bubblegum caviar. I've had it for a long time, and I'm using it as my wallet and my pouch and just everything because I wanted to consolidate and keep it simple. So that's it, except for this little thing here, which is my keys. My keys are in here, and voila. So you've got the 2 pockets here, which I didn't use today, and then one main compartment here, another larger main compartment here, and then there's a zippered compartment here, and I do have one little flat item in here. I'm just going to leave it in there. So this is just a really simple, really elegant bag in my opinion. It's the box leather. It's got the brass hardware, no back pocket. These, unfortunately, do not hold their value on the pre-loved market, so you can definitely find these online for a lot cheaper than retail. I actually purchased mine pre-loved and made a whole video on how I got it authenticated. Got it from Fashion File, but then got it authenticated one more time just to be sure. This one, I'm going to open up. and take out the tissue paper, and I'm going to just literally transfer everything that I had in my Celine bag right into here. You guys all know how it's configured. 2 little pockets, 1 lipstick pocket, which I never ever use. This pocket here is good for my phone, so I put my iPhone Pro Max in there, and here's the main compartment. And then I rarely use this back pocket either, but sometimes I just need to slip like a little receipt or a valet ticket or something, and that's really handy for that. So, oh, I should mention, some of you have talked about using this as a compartment. This is just a space between the 2 flaps. This is not meant to be a pocket or a compartment at all. It's literally just the 2 flaps sewn together. If you use this as an actual compartment, you will eventually loosen and pop those stitches on the sides. That's not a good look. The actual compartment here is this zippered pocket, which really is kind of useless. It goes up about 1 inch. It does not go down. There's nothing here. It just goes up about 1 inch. I've never used this. So just in case you didn't know about the configuration, there's a little crash course on the Chanel. And I'm just going to move everything over. So my bulging little mini O case here. Holy cow, it's really full. Literally everything. So, and then my keys. My sunglasses. Right on top. I will show you how it all looks. There's plenty of space, actually. I can put more stuff in here. You see, there's more space, but I don't carry that much. And then my phone goes right there, and it will close up. And it's like a nice, compact, rectangular brick. But no bulging, because it's definitely not overstuffed. So yeah, I will use this. There are days when I feel like this is so beautiful, and there are days when I'm like, ugh, boring. So I have my moods, but I'm going to try to get this into rotation. And for those of you who are looking for this exact bag, there are plenty on the pre-loved market. I mentioned in a previous video that these bags most often are going for below retail. So this one right now is over 10 grand retail. Bananas. And on the pre-loved market, even places like Fashion File, depending on the condition, you will find them for well below retail. So if you're okay with small little wear and tear, then you might be able to save several thousand, yes. And if you are wanting something in brand new condition, you might have to pay, close to retail. But at least you have choices. You don't have to just look at the retail route. So for those of you who were asking if I would sell this to you, I know I hope I got back to all of you. I think I did. I tried my best. Definitely check out the pre-loved market, because you don't have to just go retail, and you certainly don't have to buy from me. So that was it. Just a quick little update, and let me know just how you guys are doing, and bags that you're just not really using that much. Are you also trying to get them into your rotation, or are you just ignoring them? I feel like if you're ignoring them for too long, maybe it's time to make a decision. I'm not going to pressure you, but it could be actually really a good feeling to let them go if they're seriously not serving any purpose for you. But of course, it's your decision. So that was it, a quickie today. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it in some way, at least some eye candy here and some Celine eye candy. Oh, totally random thought, but really important. For those of us who are old Phoebe Philo fans, Phoebe Philo, for those of you who don't know, is a legend in my mind. She was the former creative director of Celine, but like the old Celine from a few years ago. She designed this. She's amazing, and she's coming out with her own namesake brand. She's debuting her own collection. She's going to be backed by LVMH. Should be happening sometime this year, hopefully by fall. So that's what I'm keeping my eyes out for. I just wanted to give you all a heads up. And anyway, I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.